Okay, so what I've done here on this side is I've used mostly eyeliner and mascara to make the eye look a lot bigger and brighter with very minimal colour. It's just mostly matte neutral shades, so it's wearable during the day. And I've got some shimmer up towards the brow bone, as you can see, to make it pop a bit more, which makes your eyes appear. It almost lifts your eyes. And I've also lined underneath the waterline, if you can see there. Just lined it with black kohl pencil, because by doing that, that'll make the eye look a lot bigger rather than closing the eye up, because you do line both the top waterline and the bottom I cannot speak, bottom waterline. So basically I've prepared my skin. I've used, for my foundation, whatever, I've used just the Collection BB cream. It's good, it's nice and light, and it adapts to your own skin colour. And for my primer, I'm not one of these people that uses MAC or anything like that. For primer, I used good old Asda George. It does the job as well, if not, I think, slightly better than Urban Decay MAC. So let's get started. The main palette I'm using today is, I'm sure my previous videos, if you were a follower, I always stole my mum's Naked One set, but my delightful other half bought me this for my birthday. And it's very similar colours to the Naked One, but they're a lot more sort of cold and snappy, if that's a word to describe it, but that's what we'll be using today. So first off, I'm using the Rimmel Kohl in Jet Black just to line my waterline and upper waterline. And you want to keep it as close as possible to the eye, without stabbing yourself, obviously. Making the line nice and defined, and you want to line your upper waterline as well. Slightly more difficult, but I find if you blink, it sometimes makes it almost easier. So that's that hard bit done. Oh, I've also already mascaraed my lashes. A couple of layers of mascara on both the top and bottom, and I'm using the Max Factor eye brightening one for green eyes. This is also available in for blue eyes and brown eyes. It's very good, it does work, so I'd advise y'all to buy it if you're wanting to achieve bigger and brighter eyes. So once we've got that done, we're going to go straight into my Make It 2 palette. And with the brush that comes with it, it's got a defining side and a crease side. And we're going to take the crease side and we're going to use this shade here. Oops. Just this one here, and it's called Suspect. And that would be my telephone. And we're going to pat it on the brush. And instead of brushing just one way, we're going to brush back and forth, because it keeps the pigments in the shadow nice and loose. So we're going to use Suspect first, and we're going to just put it across, not too high, because like I said previously, there will be a shimmery colour on the brow. You want to keep them as even as possible. Leaving enough room for your highlighting bit. Now for the highlighted bit, I'm going to just go a couple of shades up to this pale one here, and it's called Verve. So you're just going to use the other end of the brush, and if you do it slowly like that, so you've got about this amount on it, and rather than brushing this across your brow, you're going to pat it, because I understand sometimes a lot of brushes don't get washed, like this one, and yeah, you don't want to have any other colour in your highlighted areas. It just really lifts the eye, and essentially this is what makes your eye look bigger, is the sheen. because it makes the light catches it very well. You can probably see that already. So yeah, I'm going to keep it as even as possible. I think we're good to go. And you also want to then take, again, we're going into this, and we're going into this colour beside Verve, which is YDK. It's a nice shimmery golden bronze, and you're just going to dab it along the edge of your, into about halfway across your socket. And again, with the light catching thing, this will make the eyes look a lot bigger than they are. Can't really see it, the light in here is not perfect, but I hope you get the idea. You want to keep it nice and even anyway. It looks even to me, so we'll go with that. If any of the pigment does fall on your face like it has mine, you just get a stumpy brush and flick it up and away, because if you flick it down it will rub it in and you'll end up looking like someone's biffed you. Okay, so next we take our liner brush, which is this shape. It's like a nib of a paintbrush really, and this is a Colourworks palette I'm using for this, and I'm going to use a mixture between this white and this silver just to bring the highlight in the corner. So you just want to bring it down around almost under your nose, but not quite, so it brings a nice shimmer. It's all about the shimmer that makes the eyes stand out. And you want to go into the silver and trail a little bit underneath the eye, like so. Okay, now is the difficult part. We are going to take our trusty Glam Eyes from Rimmel, and we're not going to make the lines too long. As you see, mine's not that long, but if it's flicked up quite a bit and my voice is going. So I'm going to have to look down for this, but I hope you see what I'm doing. You're just going to start at the end, and you're going to come across to the corner using small strokes. You don't want to go too quickly because that will, it will ruin it. And you want to keep it as even breadth as your other eye. So, I know I said I was starting at the edge, but I've started halfway across. Just wherever you feel most comfortable. You want to keep it as close to the lashes as well. Like so. Because by keeping it to the lashes you don't have that unnatural gap that a lot of people seem to have these days. There's a bit even breadth all across there. And you want to keep it thin at the corners so that the wing at the edge is more accentuated. And then you just get it again and you wing it up, and then on the bottom waterline you bring it up to match it. And you can just take the time afterwards to even up the lines. So once you've that bit done, you want to, for one last time, get your kohl pencil and line underneath. Like so. And there you go. I hope that's helped with how to make your eyes bigger and brighter, and I look forward to making the next video and seeing you guys soon. Thanks for watching, bye!